Hey everybody, I'm going to show you my 3 noob moves. Noob means a new person, a newbie. That's a very popular word for some reason, a very popular made up word that everyone usually says online and all that. And toribash move 1, just a regular move. 2, it's a grab move. And toribash move 3 is a kick. So I'm going to show you my 3 moves. 1, the regular one. Let's open it. What you need to do is get notepad. I have it right here in the bar, and then you can just write down the moves you learned to keep them. Okay, contract this. Extend abs. Contract both. You know, right now I'm not even looking at the paper. I mean the notepad, because I already know it. This is the first move I learned, and I know 3, so then I press space again, until you grab them, and then do that, extend both ankles, and then raise.
Check with the INS. Any idea how many immigrants we get a year? Really interested.
And you can do anything after this. What I do is I just let go, and then I make my own landing. This is the one I made up. Contract. You know, this landing is so you don't get disqualified. I know he might hit you, but if you make the perfect landing in the same way, like the ones I did, he like lands like that and he breaks his head off, but this time he didn't break his head because I didn't do it right. But if you just mess around with it, you'll eventually find out a better way. And here's what it looks like. See, I just let go and make a landing. Landing is for not getting disqualified. The good thing is you can land with your hands. My disqualification is not on right now, but if you land like this, you won't get disqualified. Wait. Yeah, it's not on. Okay, so that was move 1.
This center that you mentioned, was she having trouble with anybody there?
Hang on.
No, God sent her. We found it when she first got here.
Okay, here's move 2. Yeah, I got a cold today, if you're wondering.
She was there constantly. She had group therapy.
The bad thing is I have a cold, and today was the OAA test. I'm in 4th grade. So, C, hold on, contract both pecs, and then grab both hands. Oh, by the way, this move is my made up move. I made this one. Then right rotate chest, space, extend both glutes. Wait a second. I forgot. I have to keep like that until it turns like that, to where my side is facing him. Then I extend both glutes, and then that'll happen. And see, this is pretty much unblockable unless they do something at the beginning. It'll like pretty much force them to the ground.
This was consoles her? Yes. We consider her family.
And then you can just like
She made this for them.
let go of him.
No. But she was here in
and
the
do
afternoon,
this.
helping to translate affidavits for asylum. She left her in 5.
And
Yes.
if he still does like a recovery, you can just make up your own recovery.
There was no marital history. Really? It's hard to believe that somebody who went through it.
Or will you have to make a recovery? Because it's the first time I messed around like that.
If anything,
So this move has its own landing, but if you keep grabbing him, he won't make a recovery, and you won't have to make a recovery if he makes one. And it pretty much just breaks off his arm. So that's what's good about that.
The purpose of torture is to break
Okay.
a person's will and destroy their humanity.
I'll hold. And this is, I don't really like this move. There's a whole bunch of counters. Like, I can counter this by accident, which is what happens to most people anyway. They always counter things by accident.
No, but she had become more of an activist recently.
And it's short.
A fellow survivor from group,
Right, left, rotate, and then extend both glutes. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did that right. Hang on. I haven't really messed around with it yet. See, if you grab, it will pretty much ruin it. Unless you do this. See, this may be a landing. This is a good landing, if you ask me. I say you can just put your arm like that, land, and if your glutes touch the ground, or your ankle, I think if your ankle touches the ground, you'll get disqualified. Yeah, if your ankle and your knee and everything above except for your hands. So this is like a perfect landing. I can just do that so he falls. Oh, come on. What am I going to do to make him fall? Okay, that's the first time I messed around with that like that. You know, as long as you have enough points and you don't get disqualified, then you will win. And I'm talking about multiplayer. Now, just to prove it, I'll go to game rules, disqualification. It's hard to see the OK sign. And, to prove it. Okay, hang on. I'll do the first one and watch to prove I wasn't looking at it. Okay, right now, the whole point of this, I'm gonna prove that I won't get disqualified for doing this move. And sometimes you just press space once. It depends on how the enemy moves, but if the enemy stands still, you're perfectly fine. Okay, so, oops, I didn't mean to do that. There. The TV's in the background. See, it looks like you're gonna mess up, but you're not. You're just gonna do, whoa. I messed up. Okay, you won't really mess up like that, but sometimes you'll mess up. But if I hurry up, I can save myself. Nope. No, wait. Yes, I saved myself, but my head came off because of him. Oh, great, so he just automatically just made his own landing. Oh, come on. Dude, that's never happened to me before. Okay. Okay, I know that went wrong, so I'll just do it again. I don't know how I messed up. What am I forgetting? like I'm forgetting anything. Oh yeah, the ankles. Forgot. Then it looks like you're gonna mess up like that, but since you grabbed him, it'll do that. And if you let go and land at the right time, you're gonna be awesome. I don't think this is gonna work. Yay, it worked. But his head didn't come off, but I still won. See, some people hate it when you do that. Okay, so second one. Hang on, I'll just do the kick first. Left rotate. Extend. That's right rotate. There. Okay, did I mess up? It doesn't matter if you land that way. But the problem is, like, I wasn't supposed to land that way. But that doesn't really matter, because you won't get disqualified if you land like that, or the other way around. That's what rocks about that landing. You can just sit there while your enemy has to do a recovery, and you can't fail. It's really cool, isn't it? Now, the last move to prove it will work and you won't get disqualified. Because being disqualified is very important. If you get disqualified, you're completely lost. Obviously. Contract both pecs. Grab hands. Right rotate. Space. Space. Extend both glutes. You need some force right there, so you can kick off the part of his arm. Extend right hip. You don't have to extend right hip. You just do that. Yeah. Are we gonna stay like this? Because that's kind of stupid. Okay, just to admit it, I failed on that one. Just hang on. See, hold on, contract, oh, come on. Contract, grab both hands, right, rotate chest, space, space, space. Extend both glutes. Yes, I did the correct way. See what would happen if I never let go? Look. See, that's what would happen if I had to let go. Remember last time I had the disqualification off? Well, that's what would happen if you didn't let go. Okay, I proved it. And this was my toribash 3 noob moves. And what I mean by noob is because these moves don't always work. They aren't advanced either. So, goodbye.